and their conquest would be far more difficult. So before striking with his armies, he used another weapon.
I should be on X-Files. I'm a reptile. What I spit is heat. I live in streets that pump more sand than Venice Beach. My fan base range from Spain out to Tennessee, Sicily, Italy, Nola, Pistol Pete. Mention me, you gonna be sleeping where the fishes be. Little Miss Thing gonna be missing for like 60 weeks. I flip your head back and reverse like a Missy beat. New strap.
Oh, nah, it ain't done yet. February 4th. They said the hardest thing to do in life is write a will.
Holla, what up, nigga?
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Propaganda barrage, to confuse, to make them lose faith, to divide and conquer.
Seeing your ups, your downs. You've transitioned along with the times and how technology has changed.
Grew a beard, you know.
You grew a beard. You lost all that weight. All these different types of things, man. And we've watched you over your journey. If you had to forecast a closure to your legacy, you know, and when I say a closure to your legacy, it doesn't have to mean that your channel, you know, you're not on there anymore. You stopped doing interviews. But if you had to see a closure to the Doggie Diamonds legacy, what does that look like to your fan base that has watched you grind and put in this work for 16 plus years?
One day you're never going to see me again. I'm really going to just walk away and just never going to see me again in no capacity.
Really?
Yeah, you're never going to see me again. Never going to see me again. I don't like the camera. I'm not a people person. I'm a healer through my voice, through my experiences, right? I've taken a lot. I've endured a lot behind the scenes, business, foul practice, foul play, shady partners. I've endured a lot so many people can do what they're doing now. I've endured that. And there's going to be a particular point where I say, I had my fun. Now I want to do something different. And I don't want to fuck with y'all no more. I don't want social media. I'm deleting.
Just walk away.
Just gonna walk away. Just like, yo, where he at? Oh, he's somewhere chilling on the boat, getting blowjobs every day and just, you know, living his life. Because again, I've given so much of me. What do I have for me? And I realize that I'm in an ungrateful time. Like I've interviewed everybody. Like name a person in battle rap that I've interviewed. I'm like the first battle rap media, but there was no battle rap media. I'm at the events. I've been at your event. I've been at URL events. I've been at every trap. I've been at the events with my camera doing stuff. When before it was cool, when these dudes used to say, I ain't no battle rapper. I do music. It used to be cool to say, I'm not a battle rapper. I'm not a battle rapper, you know. I've had great interviews. I've had great interviews with Mook. I did a series with Mook when him and Lux was going at it. I did a series with Lux. I did a series with Mook. I've interviewed T-Rex when he was talking about surf a long time ago. I had T-Rex flake on me before, you know what I'm saying? And you know, call me. I spoke to the guy on the phone. One thing I would never do to the public, because I don't have to lie, I don't have to clout chase. And I'm a person who root for Rex because he's definitely Mount Rushmore. He's definitely paid his dues in his culture, beyond paid his dues. He put this shit on his back. But it was a particular time, and I had to go on my channel and say, yo, hold on. Now, homie, you did wrong because I spoke to you and you was going to do an interview based upon something happening behind the scenes with you that you felt wrong by URL, and however they made do. I heard how they might have made do, and I'm like, huh?
So hold on right there for a second, because that is a good segue into battle rap, because as you mentioned, you've covered everything, and you definitely have been an active supporter and covered battle rap over the years. We all know you, you know, being heavily invested into the battle rap space as well.
And at the events.
Yeah, and at the event,
just behind the computer. There.
Last time I seen you, we were at an event.
At the
it wasn't
event.
even my event. We were at an
and
event.
Who was I with?
Event.
Was by myself.
I think it was by yourself. Yeah. So and earlier you also mentioned that you had to adjust in this industry, and that's one of the things that has helped you over the 16 years of that street mentality and the integrity and the principles of like, dude, we had an agreement, we had this was going boom boom boom. You had to adjust to seeing like, yo, not everybody moves the way that I move, and I got to calm myself down. So now you're mentioning an example in battle rap now, which is definitely my field and what people know me from. Of an occurrence like that. So what is that? Take us a step back for a second before you give us that example of your interactions in battle rap and how something didn't pan out the way that you expected it to. Give us the backstory. Like, how does that? Why is this interview being set up in the first place? And shout out to Rex. You said this is a Rex.
Shout out to him. Norbs was being wronged. I was on the phone with Norbs.
Okay.
A lawyer, Norbs lawyer. And T-Rex.
Really?
And yes. And it was an issue with Norbs, of course, has his litigation against the company, but this company also shitted on Rex. So he kind of wanted to come aired out that he was being shitted on. His ticket.
Now when you say shitted on, how was he being shitted on?
His ticket got canceled. Monies was taken from him. His ticket got canceled. And he was supposed to go to an event and there was no ticket for him. And he wanted to air his grievances. And I spoke to him. Like I'm telling the world, I spoke to the man. By me, Doggie Diamonds. With my reputation, billion interviews I've done, I spoke to him. So when we going to do this interview, are we going to do a such and such? And it just didn't happen. I don't want to say, maybe it was his timing, but from what I'm hearing, it could be gossip, could be real. They kind of rectified it and pacified him, and we never talked about doing an interview again. So when I hit Norbs, I'm like, yo, Norbs, the interview never happened. What's going on? Like, he was like, get out of here. I'm like, nah, we never did it. He was like, yo, something fishy going on. You know what I'm saying? And Norbs didn't set up the interview per se, but they were in contact. You know what I'm saying? So I came in as the media, the third platform to speak because I was kind of the only ones who would break the Norbs litigation story because, of course, nobody's going to break that. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So nobody else. Yeah, nobody was going to touch that until I guess they got certain degree. And I have no alliance to anybody, but I also don't have a bias towards it. You understand what I'm saying? It was something, yo, I got this going on, bro. Can you break this for me? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got that. So Rex was in the fold, was supposed to speak out on behalf of what happened to him, but kind of like saying, if this could happen to me, I see why Norbs is angry, because also let's not forget Norbs is allegedly responsible for creating the first event with who? T-Rex versus Math.
Because I think as I'm listening and as a lot of people are watching this, we would probably be curious of connecting the dots of, okay, where does Rex tie in to Norbs and his litigation?
The first URL event.
Okay, so that's why Rex is a figure in this conversation and why he was going to do an interview with you. Okay, and obviously, we're talking about the Math Hoffa versus T-Rex being the first main event of the URL company.
Yes.
Okay.
When the battles was broken up by round, it wasn't one big battle. It was round one today. Then we're gonna give you round two. Then we're gonna edit round three. Yeah. And that was the first event that was put together. And I spoke to I spoke to Rex. My disappointment came with not doing the interview. My also disappointment came with why it probably wasn't being done, because it was promises and things slid under the table. Because remember, at this point, Rex, to me, whether he's good, bad, or indifferent, deserves the battle. I don't care. He deserves the battle. At this particular time, he wasn't getting no battles. He wasn't getting no battles. He was losing. His weight wasn't where it needed to be. And he was just was forgetting rounds, recycle. It was a lot of stain on his name, which was warranted. But then again, sometimes we just gotta be like, come on, man, it's Rex, but I think he was angry at some of the things that happened to him and the way he was being treated. He wanted to speak out about it. And it just didn't happen. And you know, from again, some of the grumblings I got, that he got made some promises, some money, and a couple of battles, and that's it. So he wasn't going to fuck that up. Because why he going to speak out against somebody now who just made good with him? Even though what he was going to speak out about might have been how he felt and it's his truth, but they made up for it. So
got you.
Fuck the truth now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Okay.
They made good
it sounds like, and I can't speak for Rex, but it sounds like if he was going to come on your show, the thing that he was possibly going to speak about is Norbs' involvement.
Yeah, there's no business after that with them. That's it. It's over. There's no more business. So for the sake of the business, continue business, he didn't do it.
Got you.
Whatever was promised, or let it be known, yo, I'm about to, and you know, just these phones start ringing. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that one of the things that I never wanted to do or come off is to make it seem like I have something against anybody based off of me telling what is the truth, because I can't lie for you. I don't care what my relationship is with you. I can't lie for you. If I'm being biased, I'm going to admit it. I had people ask me, yo, you grew up with Little Kim. Yo, what's up with Little Kim, man? Watch it. Listen, I'm biased, okay? I don't want to hear it. I'm biased. I'm always going to take up for her. I'm going to admit that I'm full of shit when I'm being full of shit. Or I'm biased, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing but, you know, for years, I've been the only outlet for people to air their gripes, and I've been the most trusted outlet. So sometimes it seems like people come to me and I got something against said person. No, but who else they gonna go to? Everybody else is in the pocket and everybody else is dealing with relationships. I'm the only one that's not in anyone's pocket, and relationships with individuals has nothing to do with the truth.
Yeah.
Because if you wrong somebody, homie, I'm gonna tell you, nah, that is fucked up. Why you do that? Because I've had issues where I've stuck my neck out for people. Debo has been mad at me about things that I've done, interviews. I've had people mad at me. Babs has been mad. I had people who's mad at me like, yo, I thought you fuck with me. I'm like, I do fuck with you, but this individual is bringing you up on charges. Like, it just is what it is. Like, this is cultural. It's not personal. I will never, if somebody want to come on and say, yo, he got 3 kids, but that's different. But when they're talking about something cultural, I don't like blackballing. I don't like blocking. I don't like silencing. And when this individual has been silenced by everybody, they come to me and I say, yo, you know what? I don't need it's not a view. I don't need, because I had people say, yo, don't do it for the views. So what else are we doing it for then? Just be honest. Under shit got a view count. It got a like count.
Which is something that we're going to parade around with when it's in our favor. I just did this at 1 million views.
Yeah, this is one of them. Don't do it for the views. So you saying I put my integrity on the line for views. Do you know what I can do? That I can clap somebody, and if I could go outside and shoot in the air for view, if it's like that, this is not for views. This is cultural, you know. And when this is an exposed culture. You do BS when people put it out there. Nobody want to get their hand caught in the cookie jar. Because the cookies is missing when you playing stupid, like you don't know who ate the cookies, but now your hand is caught in the jar and you're like, how dare you tell everybody that it was me?